Girlfriend, have you been invited to do a virtual coffee via a Zoom or Google Meet? And you're thinking, why should I even schedule a virtual coffee? Well, we'll get to the bottom of this in today's video. We'll see you inside. Be something that everyone does, but I want to make you aware of this so you can really stand out in your next virtual coffee. And last but definitely not least, I want to share with you out what kind of things that we could potentially have in common. Because more than likely, I requested a virtual coffee because we did have things in common. It could be they were into fitness just like me, or they were a boy mom like me, because oftentimes some people have these type of things on their profile. In addition to that, they may be health conscious like me. So because we have that in common, I would want to chat with them. Or maybe they're interested in empowering women like me. So I want to surround myself around like-minded people, don't you? And as a result of that, that is why it's really a good fit. Should we talk about working together anymore? And you're not going to get that from a social media post or even a direct message. In my personal opinion, I think you should always try to make some kind of face to face connection. And this world that we're living in, we're definitely doing that via Zoom and knocking down these global walls. I have met so many people overseas that I know I would have never in contact with if I did not set up a virtual coffee. So I'm encouraging you to step out of your comfort zone and talk to folks that you don't know that may have some kind of commonality with you. They're in fitness, like I was talking about, or they're another entrepreneur kind of doing the talking to the same type of people that you're talking to. Have you all have the same target market, and that you could collaborate with one another and maybe share each other's audiences. And you won't know that until you actually chat with them. So before I go into why it's important to provide value, I want to remind you to subscribe to the YouTube channel. We will upload a video every Thursday for your viewing pleasure, and we don't want you to miss a beat. So be sure to click the link below to subscribe. Now let's talk about providing value doing this virtual coffee. Now, I know oftentimes virtual coffees have a negative stigma. Or even be a referral source for them. Oftentimes, when we talk on a virtual coffee, most people are not listening. They're just waiting their turn. They're hear you talking and telling them about yourself, but they're really not comprehending what you're saying because they just want to be able to say something about themselves and what they offer. Make it a point to really engage with the person that you're talking with. Ask them questions about who they serve and why they serve them. Find out reciprocate that type of love to me, to the point that they are more open to hear what I have to say, to know who I serve and how I serve them. And because of that, they are really become a viable resource to me, and I can be a viable resource to them. They're more willing to collaborate because at the end of the day, teamwork makes the dream work. So if you're talking to someone that has a similar target market as you and just provides a different service, for example, if you are a coach that helps entrepreneurs with their branding, and then you have another coach like me that helps entrepreneurs with their mindset, we can still work with one another because we have the same target market, who happen to be women that are entrepreneurs. And because we have a similar target market, we can collaborate with one another and share our audiences. So, how much better would that be for both of you? You're expanding your knowledge base by talking to someone that has a different expertise than you, in addition to also helping you to expand your audience, to share each other's audience. Other grow their business. So I'm curious, have you ever been in a virtual chat where the person that you were chatting with provided value more so than a sales pitch? Comment below and let us know. I just want to know if we have that are a good fit and have target markets that are similar to ours. So it's very important to develop that relationship. And that's what we're going to talk about right now. Now, I kind of think about developing a relationship kind of similar to dating. When you first meet somebody, you go out on the first date and you think, okay, that person was okay, but you want to learn more about the person. So you feel like you want to go out on another date. And it's the same kind of thing when you're going to talk on a monthly basis or a quarterly basis or whatever you decide, but it's not a one and done type of appointment. You want to continue to nurture the relationship so you guys can grow and get to know each other better, maybe even be more on the other person's mind because they have a relationship with you. So when they enter for that person is because you've really taken the time to spend with them to really find out who they want to talk to, who they want to serve, and how they want to serve them. You truly want to be a referral source for that person. And the only way that you can do that is by spending more time with them and finding out what they need and how they can fill a need for other folks. So if you're interested in meeting more like-minded people like yourself, I want to invite you to participate in a virtual networking event. It's actually a global networking event that I participate in on a weekly basis. Virtual event and how to register for the virtual event. So be sure to check out the link in the description so you can get all the details. And as always, thanks for watching and bye for now.